Right, if you've just switched your tally on, good morning to you. You're watching Saturday Sport. My name is Nicole Kente, and I'm in studio with senior sports writer Simnikiwe Xabanisa. Now, the Springboks are in Gqeberha for their opening Rugby Championship match against Argentina. We'll see that kick off at 5 p.m. this afternoon, 5:05. They'll play back-to-back matches there, and later on this morning, the All Blacks host Australia in Auckland. Now, Sims, let's talk about the All Blacks match, because that one is going to be soon. It's almost 8. I think it's at 9 o'clock, that match. What do you think we can see coming out of the clash there with the All Blacks and Australia?
Well, based on last week's game where the All Blacks seemed to be running away with it and then just sort of got pegged back at the very end, I imagine both teams are going to want to start, Australia's going to want to start the way they finished, and the All Blacks are going to want to start the way they started, and basically make sure that, they don't give them any hope. But it's still one of those situations where Australia's trying everything they can, but their rugby is just in a spot where it's mainly sort of transition. It doesn't matter what they're trying. They've got some youngsters, and they've got some decent youngsters, and they've got a good coach in Dave Rennie. It's just a matter of those guys going through the experience of playing Test match rugby. And unfortunately, when you play against a team like New Zealand, you are going to be exposed that you're young and callow. But the day will come when when it clicks. But
I think also
as for today, I expect the All Blacks to win.
Pressure.
Yeah, look, it's
automatically.
It is. This is like it's just one of those weird things, Australia is the big brother in terms of the countries, but obviously New Zealand's a big brother in terms of the rugby. And I forget. I think they haven't won in Auckland in something like 20 years or something silly. So if you haven't, not only do you have scoreboard pressure in terms of you haven't won the Bledisloe Cup in however long. Yeah. The other thing you have is stadium pressure, which is a weird one, where you just turn up at a place where you've just never won before.
Very quickly before we go, because we do have to go, South Africa at 5:05 this afternoon with Argentina.
Tricky game. Obviously, given what's happened with the British and Irish Lions, you would think the South Africans have got the momentum now, but those changes...
But they warmed up.
Yeah, they properly warmed up, but those changes that they've made kind of makes it anybody's game, simply because we saw what Argentina could do at last year's What's the thing? I think Argentina have only lost one of their last 7 games, and so if you put those two things together, there's very much a chance that they could upset the Boks.
Okay, we'll keep our pulse on that one. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Sims, thank you so much for coming in, and to our viewers at home, that's it from myself and Simnikiwe for Saturday Sport. We're back with you tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. with Sunday Sport. For now, do stay tuned to eNCA. Everything in your latest news headlines with Anli Hatting next.